With good intentions, we enter into an endeavor. We start doing something, but never actually finish. We never actually see it through. And by we, I mean me, of course. Over time, the shadows of unfinished business compile into a gnawing shade of heartache in our lives, like a dusty bookshelf full of neglected stories we once promised to read. Now, I've heard if you're halfway through a book and it's just not doing it for you, to just close the book and put it away. No need to finish. Clearly, it wasn't for you, and clearly you weren't truly interested anyway. Still, there is something unsettling about an unfinished story. The discomfort of the inhale without an exhale. The anxiety of never reaching that clear, satisfying conclusion. As I get older, the urgency to complete projects has only increased. In my younger years, there was always the back door of, I'll put this away for now and just finish it later. So I'd be waiting for a more convenient day, a day when I'm really feeling it, but that usually means I'll never get it done. In college, I was kind of the go-to guy within the media arts program, the golden boy of video production, if you will, and I was tasked with creating a set of ads to promote my school's yearly fundraising event. The ads would definitely be airing on TV, and it felt like a pretty big deal. The keynote speaker, the draw of the event that year, was TV personality Regis Philbin. He was a talk show host, comedian, game show host. If I was advertising on his behalf, I felt like he deserved something at least a little special and entertaining. But I struggled for weeks to come up with anything I felt was any good. And then one night I was laying in bed, still awake, haunted by this project, frustrated how I didn't have anything and wouldn't have anything to show. With my eyes closed in the darkness, a vision of a guy wearing a sign, enthusiastically seeking Regis tickets, appeared in my mind.
I need tickets! I need tickets! Do you have any Regis tickets?
It was one of those rare situations where I immediately knew this was it. It was simple and ridiculous and perfect. I asked a few talented friends if they'd do a bit of acting, and I got a few sure, why nots. And away we went. I will say the video owes a lot to Stan, who really carried the whole thing and turned a weird idea into something palatable. Palatable enough that the school's marketing department gave their okay, and that was that. The ads aired, the event happened, and I felt I'd seen this project through. I had completed my task. But my professors suggested I wasn't quite done yet and recommended I submit the ads to the National Broadcasting Society's annual competition. I said sure, why not? I dropped the tapes in the mail and away they went to St. Louis. Soon after, I learned my entry was selected as a finalist, and away we went as well, a couple professors and a few of my fellow students, to spend a week in St. Louis at the National Convention.
That's a good one. Is it good? Yeah, so that is good.
The
That's
Others
very
is
good.
a good movie.
Yeah. The Others was
I
good.
like The Others better than The Ray. But it for you. I'm across the room to you. I can't catch anything, so I just pick up
You didn't get that one on film, did you?
No.
I missed that one.
Are these our menus?
I guess so. This young lady
I got that one.
There you go, sir. Oh, you already got one?
I got one, but I'll take another.
Oh, the cameraman can
There you go. Thanks. Ooh, nice and hot. Hot roll.
Yeah, this is what I got left.
A little lower. Come on. Whoa.
Yes, what do you think of the room here?
A lot nicer than I was expecting.
All right.
We're gonna stone everything. What is the name of
GC
this
has
hotel?
that.
What's the name of this hotel?
Adams Mark Hotel.
Thank you for staying at the Adams Mark Hotel. We hope you enjoy your stay. You're now riding one of our world-class elevators.
The slowest in the business.
I'm trying to wait till the last.
Are you recording?
Yes.
Hi, we're walking to go eat.
On the left, gentlemen, are the plants.
And to get a shot at the menu.
You gonna get a shot at the menu?
Okay.
Shrimp martini.
How nerdy.
I'm not really looking hungry. I was just thinking soup sounds really good.
Eric,
Sir.
how was your business meeting?
Very important. I think all y'all should go to business meetings. So it's very important to use an entirely different vocabulary. So you need to get there and learn what they're saying. So
I see.
I say all y'all go to business meetings.
You taking a drink with the food?
I am. I think I'm like a
Bad
really
as
neat
wine.
teacher.
Oh man. Can we go ahead and start eating?
If you want to, go ahead.
Laying there like this. I didn't get it.
Oh, mine's small. Once you run, scoot over a bit.
Sure, first. Plenty of it. That's Roger.
Cheers.
She was out and about a little bit.
No, eat it. Come on, eat it. The non-traditional.
To better understand where we're going, we need to understand where we've been. To us, happy birthday to us. Let me hear it from you. Just repeat after me. We are the future of broadcasting. One more time. We are the future of broadcasting. Here's in Illinois. One more time.
We got it on the napkin.
Hey, look, the sidewalk's fucking.
Why'd you go to the
Why don't you go to here, come to the park and do it.
It's not picking up.
It's a subway.
What is that?
It's a two-wheelie bike.
Thingies.
Welcome to the 21st century. You lean forward. Yeah.
Watch him go.
He's coming towards us.
But,
Do you like it?
Oh, I love it. I mean, basically all you have to do is just lean backwards,
Yeah.
and then lean forward just a little bit. Basically what we have is a steering grip here. All you have to do is turn it.
Okay.
We have the graphical user interface right here. If you want to take a good shot of that.
The
Finally.
face showing it's fully charged.
Yeah.
Are you selling these?
Actually, I'm trying to work on distributorship here.
Okay.
You're looking at the first one in Missouri.
And they're allowed on the streets here in
Oh yeah, and we spent a lot of money to try to get them legal in all 50 states.
Right.
How much does it cost right now?
About
4,000.
$49.50.
Yeah.
You get them on Amazon.com. So it cost me 12 cents a day to operate. So wow, put my car on low mileage, and then I don't pay for parking or gas or anything else.
You look really cool riding around.
Oh,
Cool, man.
So
Well, thanks for showing it to us.
yeah, sure
That's
enough,
cool.
guys.
All
Have
right,
fun.
see you
later, man.
Can we go?
Let's run.
Let's go.
Go.
Hi.
It's gonna replace those little things.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
What do you like about it?
We just both have very sensitive teeth.
It is cold. It's really good stuff.
What are you guys getting? Hello.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
What's up, chick? What's wrong?
In the ultimate chick flick for guys. How to lose a guy in 10 days.
Here at the NVS convention, we've got a bold new plan for the city's skyline of St. Louis.
There should be a little sign that's pointed over there that says, "You are here."
This bold new plan calls for a giant arch, 50 feet tall, stretching from the ground to the air, 50 feet. Hold on a second.
Do I?
Hold on a second. We're here in the space shuttle. If you hold it like this, it's like what do I want to do? I want.
What do you think? I wasn't calling football. You're so welcome. Did you know that polar bear hairs are actually transparent?
And as we go on our next great journey, walking across the sidewalk toward Giantoni's.
Oh, he's about 208.
Did you have a reservation?
Oh, it could have
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. I love this song. It's from Sinatra. Right this way. Sorry. My moment of ecstasy.
We're listening wrong. Oh, Jack, do you have any jackets you want to check?
You can keep it.
No.
Right this way.
What do you think of Giuliani's?
So far impressive. It's real Italian.
If you could describe this restaurant in one sentence, what would it be?
Great food, I'd have to say. Great food.
Italian.
Yeah, great Italian food. Sicilian food, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a pasta and creamy
Fettuccine
sauce.
Alfredo. Okay, we can do that for you.
How much would that Alfredo be?
It's an oval plate. Probably about,
Price wise.
I'm sorry?
Price wise.
Like $9.
I'll just stick with that.
Okay.
You want me to look at the camera or you want me to look at him?
Just hold this kind of like it's a menu.
Okay. Now?
Yeah.
How is your squid, sir?
Oh, that would be extra squiggly tonight.
Thank you.
Cut your fork into your spoon like this. And twist. Good. Oh. This is it. This is absolutely delicious. And then another...
That 152. Because we didn't get dessert last year.
Another $65 worth of drink and dessert.
Not the...
It was worth every penny. It was delicious. Oh.
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember now.
I want to go back. We didn't get towed.
Yeah, I know.
That's a good song. Oh, Cathedral tomorrow when we go over to the arch.
Yes, ma'am.
Jerry, what'd you say? What? Go back. Hey. Hey. I hate the counter. What's that?
Hey, how's Wendy's today for lunch, Eric? Great.
Give me a frosty.
Nice camera.
What we're both watching now, this trip to St. Louis, the journey with friends, the convention itself, this footage was buried deep in a box inside a closet for many years now. Initially, when I returned home from this trip, I had grand plans to quickly edit the video, share it with my travel mates, and bring the story finally to a close. I started, of course, but never actually finished. Computer problems, life circumstances, other priorities. For whatever reason, this failure has continued to linger in my mind, an ambiguous loss. I couldn't tell you how many times I've thought about those 2 tapes, the final cut that was supposed to be. I feel I owe it to my past self and to my friends to complete this unfinished task. You know, produce something at least a little special and entertaining. Maybe it will mean something. But the technology to transfer the tapes has come and gone. The project would require investment and some luck. I needed to acquire a system that could handle the format, install a capture card, find the right cables, buy a camera that could actually play the tape, and most importantly, try to remember how all this old tech worked. Maybe I have one more chance to fill in this gap, to close a chapter that has for years evaded resolution.
Considering it's been here for quite a few years, I think it's okay.
Cheers to Dr. Martin Luther King, the man who stands as a
There's newspapers up there, Andy.
Oh.
As we descend into the depths of the inferno and then rise.
Now we got some locals here. Let's see how smart they are. Who knows how tall the arch is? 630. Wow, they're good. Okay, now it's a catenary curve, so how wide is it? 630. Equal height and width. But each tram system consists of 8 barrel-shaped cars. Each one of these doors open up, you're going to find a car behind each one.
Here we get into our capsule.
Hey, slow down. It looks so neat on the inside.
It does look neat on the inside.
I want one of the ones closest to the door. So I don't-
Okay. No problem.
Thanks.
Get the back seat here. Oh, wow. This is awesome.
Ow!
We're in a very small container.
Well, but don't need a door wall. Just wave at the people. Alright. Ooh, they swim.
Tram doors are now closing. Please watch your hands and your feet. We hope you enjoy your journey to the top of the arch. This trip will take you 5 minutes. It goes at a breakneck speed of 4 miles an hour. We hope you enjoy your journey to the top of the arch.
Okay, we're beginning to move.
Here we go.
We are moving at the rate of 4 miles an hour.
Well, they're probably not yet. They're probably only doing 1 or 2.
That is cool.
To be clear.
Wow.
Hey, look, there's stairs. Guess that's in case this thing stops. Whee!
All set.
This is different. It's kind of rocky. Here's our hotel, Adams Park Hotel.
This one over here?
You guys are ready to go.
Everybody else is.
They were able to withstand all the pressure of going at 4 miles an hour, taking 4 minutes to get up the top of the arch. And it was 5 miles an hour coming down. So they really endured great pressure.
It was tough. What's the weirdest story that you could tell us?
It's
What's
fun
the
up there in a thunderstorm.
Oh, really?
We're all metal.
Yeah.
We have 18 lightning rods. We're well grounded, but we get hit by lightning all the time.
Have you been up there while it happens?
Yes. It goes boing, and
Really?
fire breaks. And the people up there get real pale. Their eyes get real big. And they say, I want to go down now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it's a lot of fun.
All right, well, thanks.
So,
Well, we finally made it to the arch. It's more spectacular than I could ever imagine. Oh no.
You're up there.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, this is neat. I like it. Just taking the view.
We understand about the arch now. We went up it. It was $8.
It's cross filming. Cross filming.
Whatever that means.
For all of you. As we look back over the last 16 years, we've had some very memorable times around the country. So, from the home office.
It's an amazing thing to look out and see all these fresh new faces and think, I was sitting there not too long ago, not knowing what I was going to do with myself. So she's been seen wearing black all week, not because it's fashionable, because she's still in mourning over the loss of her beloved Hurricanes and the Fiesta Bowl.
Instructional Industrial Promotional Program. Charlita Rodriguez, Michael Price, Devin Jones.
Do you ever wonder how stories are made into packages on the news? The process is not hard at all. All you need is good footage and a little creativity.
I'd just like to say thank you. Commercials, promos, and PSAs are the backbone of any radio and television station. We're pleased tonight to be able to present some outstanding student-produced examples of these works at this year's finalist.
Commercials, promos, and PSAs. Andy Gaskin, Freed Hardeman University, Regis Philbin ads.
I need tickets! I need tickets! Do you have any Regis tickets? Regis! Regis!
Christy University of Tennessee, Morristown Hamlin Humane Society PSA.
Our winner this evening for the best video, commercial, promo, or PSA is Andy Gaskin.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad street corner with Regis Philbin sign. And he actually got donations, that's what's the I'd like to thank a few faculty members, Ron Means, Ray, and Marcus Hayes for their help over the years. And I appreciate all their guidance and support on the video projects I've done. Thank you.
Take it. Go.
We had a great time at today's awards convention. Eric Reniger received an award of his own in one way, shape, or form. And we saw lots of girls wearing elegant dresses. We saw a lot of boys wearing elegant dresses. Let's go watch our movie now. It's called Catch Me If You Can.
We don't get many opportunities to make things right, to pick up what we left behind, to close the loop. But this video is one of those rare occasions where I felt I could reach back in time and make an adjustment. But if I'm honest with myself, I have to ask, why the obsession with old videos? Maybe all this effort wasn't about salvaging tapes or St. Louis or old friends or anything. Maybe it was an attempt to make sense of distraction, to atone for lost time, to find meaning in confusion. In other words, it's just another quest for closure. I want closure. I want an authoritative the end, a just and cohesive plot with a through line I can follow and understand and say, that makes sense. But I'm starting to believe true closure doesn't actually exist. I can approach it, but all things continue on like an endless stream, each event rippling out into a never-ending story. There is no opening, there is no closing. Only an invitation to relinquish the search for finality and redefine one's hope. Even now, the act of examining this journey unearths it once again, granting it new life and causing unknown side effects. Is this closure or a new wave in the pond? Life is ambiguous and forever unfinished. I can decide to dwell upon the unease of loose ends or try to enjoy riding along the next ripple through time. I can't expect things to make sense. Maybe I don't need to keep wondering. Maybe I don't need closure. Maybe the question I need to be asking is, where do I go from here?